hatalıymış meğer. Pişmanım kendimi kandım.
Okay, so let's say, and we were like right here yesterday in Kayseri. So there's Aksaray right here and Nevşehir. There's almost 150 different cities. But one of the famous one is Göreme. So right now we are so close to Göreme here. Just imagine like kind of small towns, but not village, not a kind of let's say the big city. Okay. So for example, and we will also be somewhere here, Ortahisar. And tomorrow we will go to Kaymaklı underground cities. Okay. And also there's a Ihlara Valley, and we will walk tomorrow also. So there's a Özkonak, and all this area they are calling as Cappadocia. The meaning of Cappadocia is coming from the Greek, like the Persian language. People are saying that like Cappadocia is Katbatuka, like the land of beautiful horses.
Oh,
So that's why
okay,
in
land
this
of horses.
area, when you take horse riding, and you will really enjoy with the view, especially when it comes to sunset. Okay, so actually, and there is a river we are calling as a Red River in Abonos, and when we go to Abonos, you will see everybody's busy, like everybody's kind of making themselves busy to make pottery. So this color, like this red color, is coming from this river because of the salt and because of the soil inside.
Do they get the cake from the river?
Yeah. Kind of while you're walking also here, and we will also start somewhere, you must be very careful because it's going to be
Aber dieses Jahr, ich weiß nicht, wie es bei euch war, wir haben nur 3 Tage Schläger. Wir haben auf der Leider bei uns war sehr, ich meine, war leider sehr gut, wenn das Blutwasser
This is kind of homeland of the pottery area. So on the right side, if we continue, we can't see clearly very well, but there's a Pashaba monk well, like we will see. On the right side here, all the panoramic view here you are seeing, right? And we stop in one of them, Göreme.
Oh yeah, in that side maybe.
Exactly here.
Yes.
And this is a very famous area for hot air balloons riding. So when you come the grape, the farming, a lot of areas are like full of kind of stores. So at the pass, so Pashaba, around the Pashaba, so you could find the best grapes ever, very delicious. So they are saying that this grape is only for Pasha, No. So unfortunately right now we cannot find any grapes, but imagine that one day I will serve the best delicious grape. Okay? That's why the name of the pashaba is coming from this during Ottoman time. So now we are going to Avanos, my home. Take a picture of you with me. Where do you come, right?
Dear guests, welcome. How are you today?
Fine.
Good. Welcome to Alaaddin Ceramic. Alaaddin is the name of my grandfather.
Oh.
And my name is Emrah.
Emrah.
Yeah. It means nightingale, but my voice is a bit bad. I'm sorry about it. Okay. And I will help you about telling how to make pottery, ceramic, and designs. By the way, dear guests, here is a natural volcanic cave. That's why it is cold in summer and warm in winter.
Really nice.
Yeah. Selamünaleyküm. Yeah, welcome.
Oh, sorry.
My dear guest, sorry, would you mind coming closer to me, please? Here, please. This way, please. You know how we say Yasmin in our language?
No.
Yasemin.
Yes.
Yasemin.
Shakira.
Shakira. You about telling how to make pottery, ceramic, and designs. But at first, let me give you a brief information about our region and my family. You know that you are in Avanos right now. And Avanos has been famous for its pottery and ceramic making for 4,000 of years by Hittite people. Hittite people were one of the first civilizations in Turkey. And my family has been continuing this art for nearly 200 years by passing from father to son. I am the 6th generation right now, alhamdulillah, and here is the 7th generation. My son is the last generation right now in our family. Thank you. We use two kinds of clays for making pottery. We get the red clay from old valleys of the Red River, which passes through our city. Did you see that river? Yes. And it is the longest river in Turkey. Scientists call this clay terracotta. And we get the white clay from volcanic mountains. We use red clay for making pottery, and we use white clay for making ceramic. Dear guests, after getting the clays, we shape them with the old kick wheel technique. Already, a few minutes later, I will show it to you, and you can also try it. Is there any volunteer who wants to maybe call it kiln? Until 1040 degrees Celsius for 16 hours. After the first almond stage, we obtain this one. We call it biscuit. And then our masters begin to draw them and paint them. Our masters just use free hand-by-hand technique here. No printing and no machine. And they don't use chemical colors. They only use water-based, natural, mineral, lead-free colors. For example, my dear guests, these two plates are same size plates, right? Both of them are 40 centimeters, 16 inches. This one takes nearly 4 weeks to finish it. I mean with all the steps, shaping, drawing, painting and glazing. But this one takes nearly 6 weeks to finish it. There are 2 weeks difference there. Do you know why? Yes, we use glaze with only liquid natural glass powder. For example, we get this plate and we put it inside a liquid glaze. We cover it 2 or 3 times. And then we bake it again until 950 degrees Celsius for 12 hours. We use glaze because the glaze melts on the color. So it protects it, makes it shiner and functional. So you can use these items, you can wash them, and you can put them in the microwave. And all the items are made by ourselves. There are 28 family members working here right now, alhamdulillah. This is basically how we make pottery and ceramic. Is everything clear?
Yeah.
And bushes on it. The first bushes represents father and mother. Another bushes represents children and grandchildren. And the flowers represents a happy and long life for children. In this region, in Cappadocia, we give these design plates to especially honeymoon couples as a wish that they can have great healthy babies, inshallah. And first time, in the 11th century, the masters began to draw national Anatolian Turkish flowers, such as tulips and carnations. Unfortunately, some people think that tulips belong to Netherlands, but something wrong. Tulip belongs to us, the Turkish flower. Have you known it before? First time. Oh. And dear guests, this flower, tulip flower, is really important in Turkish culture. Because in our culture, tulips represent the God, or in our language, Allah Jalla Jalaluhu. But how this flower represents Allah Jalla Jalaluhu? Let me explain you please. Dear guests, of course I think you know that one, right?
Yeah.
This is Allah's name in Arabic calligraphy. If we check the shape of the calligraphy, and if you check the shape of the tulips, they are similar, look like each other. Let me say you more interesting thing. Have you ever seen a real tulip flower in your life?
Yeah.
Then maybe you realize tulip is a unique flower. But why? Because with only one seed, we can have just one tulip flower. For the other flowers, with one seed, we can have many flowers. But tulip, one seed, one tulip flower, and of course one God, Allah Jalla Jalaluhu.
Yes, monotheism.
Exactly. That's why tulip is very important in Turkish culture. And carnations, by the way, normally in Islam, in Arab, drawing real pictures of people is forbidden in Islam. It's haram. That's why Muslim Ottoman masters prefer to draw miniatures. These are not real pictures. For example, by looking at his face, we can't know who he is. And did you realize something? Look at their sizes, tall, weight, nearly the same, right?
Yeah.
So it means that all the people are equal. If you are Arab, if you are Turkish, if you are Jewish, it doesn't matter. What does matter? If you are a good person or not in front of Allah. Do you understand? That's why.
Yeah.
But have you ever heard the name of the tiles? Someone told you before? Exactly, Mama. Exactly. Iznik.
Yeah.
What is Iznik? Iznik was a name of a city in the time of Ottoman Empire. And Iznik masters were producing ceramic items, ceramic tiles for Ottoman sultans, for palaces, and for mosques. And Iznik is the top quality in the world. But why? Because the Ottoman masters, Iznik masters, used this stone. Do you know this stone, dear guests?
Yeah. It's very expensive, by the way.
Is this quartz? Quartz is a semi-precious stone which makes ceramic much more stronger, more durable. That's why all the tiles in the Blue Mosque have been still saved for over 600 years, thanks to this quartz stone. But dear guests, the real question is, how can you understand the quality difference? For instance, this is a quartz plate. But how can you understand that this plate includes quartz or not? Because unfortunately there are fake ones, imitations ones.
Yeah.
Any idea, any guess please? How? Ready? 1, 2, 3, bismillah. Now my dear guests, as you can see, it is burning right now. There is no color change, no damage on the plate. So it means that this is a real quartz plate. But we use this quartz technique, Iznik technique, just for our collection items, the top quality items. Because quartz makes ceramic lifelong items, like the tiles in the Blue Mosque. Mama, can you blow it out, please? Whew.
It's nearly going, it's going.
Let's see. Happy birthday, boy. Our masters just use free hand-by-hand technique here. No printing and no machine.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
My dear guests, if you are ready, our master is waiting for you. Here, please. Turkish tea, apple tea, Turkish coffee, water.
And food.
What's it? Lady?
Apple tea.
Apple, elma.
Apple tea.
2,
Apple tea.
3.
No, thank you. Yes, it does, doesn't it? Honestly. Yes. So what is it making? A little pot?
By the way, he's an experience more than 42 years. My uncle is one of the top 5 masters in the world. Even you can watch his videos by the Turkish Airlines.
Okay. Mashallah, yeah.
He looks humble, right?
Yeah.
Now, as I said to you, I need one volunteer who wants to try it.
Wow.
Okay, wave your hands.
Oh, wow, what a lovely shape.
And then one hand inside, one hand outside, like this.
He speaks English too.
Yeah, very good English as well.
Raise your hand. Yes. Bravo. It's really good for the first time.
You know what? He made it look easy. Like he's just a genius.
Trinity. Yeah. Coming from the Christianist idea. They all started here. So first, right now, in the beginning, it was not a museum. So later, and they decided to cover. Telefonlarında sizlerin ha, sizin tuvalet olmuyor girişleri tuvalet tamam inside so like we walk but we will enjoy right okay like they were using their food, unfortunately. So it might be a little bit risky for you when you go inside, okay? But it's a nice view you will see. And you can go inside, take a picture. The best picture is on the right side here. Can you see the pole right here?
Yeah.
So when you're done,
all the details, but I cannot make it. Yes. I tried it many times. It didn't work. Because you need to have finer fingers, motivation, concentrations, artistic skills, patience, love, and courage. And I think I have none of them. Can you imagine this carpet will take 3 months for her to complete? Yes. Right? 3 months. Can everybody see?
Yeah. Yes.
And then she's making the first knot on the right string, and then she goes all around, making the second knot on the left string.
Oh, okay.
And then from underneath, she's going to pull it down and cut it off to complete it.
So a lot of thread goes waste.
How do we know it's Turkish? If the other countries also make beautiful carpets,
They do.
very beautiful carpets, how do we know it's Turkish then? The two signs. First of all, only Turkish people are using this technique, the double knotting technique.
Okay.
It's double knotted. Second, if you look at the tails of the horses, can you see? Only the Turkish warriors were tying the tails of the horses during the war.
Oh.
That's another sign. That's exactly a Turkish carpet. Okay.
That's his picture?
Yeah.
I never bothered to Google him. الإنسان بدك تعرفها تكسر العرب تشوف البيردز كل واحد باللون دياله هذا بيس اوف ارت هذا تمام على فوق هذا
When the light comes on, one side
Can't
is
say we've
church
seen the
lights,
biggest cars invented.
this is like fading. It looks like it.
Is this a
Yeah.
handmade?
Let me tell you something.